What up, worship boy, Canon Corey, and it seems like once again the internet is flaming B Simone up behind something she done said and did on the internet, and this time it seemed like she really in her feelings. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. I really wanted to look into it because I keep seeing so many clips and so many different posts and remakes by people. I just figured I might as well do some research.
We were in Bloom. Just my finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah,
like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking, and it's not even. I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah,
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but you're. Just my finances.
That's it?
Like.
What's wrong with H&M and Bloomingdale's? B Simone nearly broke down as she revealed she's so broke now that she has to shop at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's. So broke? Hold on. It sounds like you're still shopping though. How are you, if you're still shopping, how are you that broke? Is this the same?
The budgeting, you see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm starting to see the personality issue. Well, honestly, just based off seeing that first clip of her being mad that she has to, or being sad that she has to now shop at H&M. I like H&M, and I got money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not broke. So, and I shop at H&M. I be at Express. I be checking out different places. Sometimes I also go to designer brands like Gucci or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with H&M. I'm starting to feel like B Simone really got might have like a mental health issue, and I think she may have the wrong way of seeing the world. Like I'm really starting to feel like I'm really starting to feel like she has a warped view of the reality of the world and how things are supposed to go, and she may also be comparing herself to what she feels like are her peers that are doing pretty well, and she's probably thinking, why am I not doing well? And maybe instead of taking accountability for the real reasons why people not rocking with you anymore and working on those things, you're just waiting it out and trying to see if like the stardom or whatever will come back. But you really need to do some real work on your brand, your actual, what people think about you specifically right now, because based off of these comments and what people are adding to everything that I've been seeing, it's not looking good. The fact that you all are missing that she was a brokey for not paying for an extra stop is crazy work. The girl is not mad because she didn't get tipped. She basically gave B Simone a free ride. So what's the full story? Is it more about her friend who was trying to be a friend to her, even though her friend needed help and B Simone had it? See, I'm really piecing the things together right now. B Simone faces criticism for behavior towards struggling friend. That's the main issue. I knew making those videos yesterday could risk what association I did have with B Simone. I wasn't tripping because last time I attempted to communicate, I was ignored. In my mind, that means we weren't friends or associates. You simply follow me on IG. I make content about forward moving and growth. I don't care about the scenario. I care about the lesson. Is this the friend that B Simone... Oh, this is the girl that was in the video with B Simone. Right. Question, if she hadn't ignored you and y'all communicated often, where the association became stronger as you continue to build rapport, would you have posted that video? No one cares about B Simone. The president just bombed a country that didn't deserve it. Oh, okay. When you harshly criticize someone publicly, they might write you off. That's the risk taken when hot takes are given. Clearly, this is all starting a big rant, a big conversation about friendship and how things are supposed to go. Do friends help friends? You know, what makes a friend? I've seen tons of discourse regarding B Simone. Rather than continue to punch down on her, I want to show some consideration to where she is in life. B Simone is 35 years old and appears that she's entering her midlife unraveling, popularized by Brittany Brown. Between the ages of 35 and 42, many women hit this wall. Bryn describes this phase as when the coping mechanisms, roles, and identities you relied on no longer serve you. Who the internet has known is falling apart. Yeah, the sad part about this is it does seem like B Simone is hitting a midlife crisis, or she is hitting, I guess, the wall that a lot of people like to explain. And I just feel like she probably felt like she wanted to be further along in life, and whatever that means for her. Like, success looks different to everybody. And for her, I think success, once again, has to do with looking at her peers. When I first saw B. Simone, I used to see her in Desi Banks videos where he used to do skits and stuff like that. And I don't never really see them do skits as often as they used to. I don't know if there's something behind that. Maybe Desi knows something about her that made him fall back, or maybe B. Simone knows something about Desi that made her fall back. But that relationship seems pretty strained. I used to see her a lot with, I think it's like Pretty V or Pretty Face V or something like that. And I don't know if they still hang out, but it seems like Desi and Pretty V are both doing pretty good. They're still very active and pretty well celebrated within the black community. I think B. Simone kind of lost that identity because I think the first shot was the book, when everybody realized that she didn't even write the book that she was selling. And then it seemed like she didn't really automatically just off the rip take accountability. And then it was like the internet kind of pinned her into submission on the accountability. But by the time she did it and owned up to it, the damage had already been done. And then she tried a couple, bounce back series type shows and stuff like that over time after she let that die down. And I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't seem maybe like she's fully genuine or something. And I think people can read through that. So like, even though she's having her breakdown period right now about not being able to shop at Bloomingdale's, when one, I don't even think as a whole, as a black community, anyone ever looked at Bloomingdale's as a staple in our community as somewhere we shop. So it's kind of like we can't relate to that, most people, but we can relate to shopping at H&M. And I never looked at H&M was like as being beneath me. I don't think I'll ever stop at least walking through H&M just to see what they got. Even if I make $1 million today, like I'll still probably, check out H&M, check out all the same stores that I still check out today. But to kind of explain it like it was like a beneath her type of statement, that's what got me about this whole thing. And I kept seeing that clip. Now this whole thing being deeper and it being about her friend or someone that looked at her like as a friend and didn't get help from her, that's pretty wild to me. I wasn't really fully aware of that. Let me see. Let me check another source.
Help me, Jesus. Lord. Help me fight spiritually. Help me fight. So I feel like my answer is in what is happening in the spiritual realm. I feel like I am attacking something that I can't see right now.
Wow.
That's what I feel like.
You feel like you're attacking something you can't see right now. Do you feel like you know what it could be? Although you can't see it, because sometimes our spirit does know.
I feel like it's breakthrough with what I'm creating with the app. I feel like there's been so much financial, just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing.
I just feel like, where is she expecting these finances to come from? Like, you gotta be, I don't know B. Simone for selling anything. Are you still doing comedy right now, comedy tours? I can see how you could have possible revenue coming in from selling tickets to shows. I guess you said she's working on the app. I wasn't even aware that she was working on the app. Honestly, her digital footprint is nowhere near as big as it used to be, in my opinion. I used to see B. Simone on social media quite often. Now I never see her. If it wasn't for this video, I probably would have kind of gone on kind of forgetting about her for, a minute. Not saying that she's not relevant, but not saying that she's not a person to look up, but she's just never been in my like Rolodex of like, oh, these are some of the people I just watched, but I just know that she came across my timeline often, even though I didn't watch her. And maybe she's just kind of struggling with realizing maybe she's kind of having a fall off period, but everyone can bounce back. You just got to really target. I think she needs to look deeper herself or listen to people when they're telling her. There's got to be somebody around her telling her what the real issues and real problems are, but maybe she just don't want to hear it. But it's, she doesn't have a strong, authentic vibe about her. It just seems like there's a lot of things that are underlying that be popping up and she just don't take accountability for. And then people don't like the fake stuff. We can't all quite put our finger on exactly what it is, but it just be seeming fake. I'm even reading these comments right now on the side. Never been a fan. That eyebrow always told me what I need to know. Wow. I pray for her success, but I feel something disingenuous. I don't know what it is, but let me not be negative. That's what I'm saying. It's like something about the way she's portraying herself. It's almost like she's really trying to get us to feel bad for something, but we don't know what it is. Like, we don't feel nothing bad about your situation because Because she's just experiencing what all normal people who are actually in the world are dealing with. And it's like, how can we feel bad for your situation when it's just like our situation? You know, it's like, and we don't feel bad. So what is wrong with you? It's almost like you need to grow up, or almost like you're having like your reality bubble popped because you thought you were somewhere in life as far as like you've already made it or you've already arrived. Maybe you're realizing that you're not quite where you thought you were. Or maybe you were there at one point and now you realize that you really slid down and it's going to be a lot harder to make that climb back up. Because a lot of times to get to where you were in the first place, it did involve a lot of luck. And in B. Simone's case, the luck that I saw her have was she was really involved with other people who were getting very popular. Like I said earlier, Desi Banks was really one of those first like driving forces that I saw her connect with that helped put her out there. Then she went to Wild 'N Out. That was another thing that got her out there. I mean, maybe she needs to reconnect with those brands and or maybe take the same idea that she had in the past and grind and get herself up there like she did in the past. Connect with other influencers again. Like maybe become a streamer. I mean, there's a whole wave right now with streaming right now. You might want to look into that. I don't know, but right now, I think she just needs to have a reality check.
I've never been like that. Mm-mm. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H.
Who shops at Bloomingdale's?
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even.
It's not being nitpicky. You're just budgeting. Like that's everyone budgets. Like you should be budgeting.
I just don't have it like.
So you was just shopping and didn't care about the prices? Like, I mean, I've done that sometimes, but not like to the point where I don't get sad because I have to budget. Like this is just normal life stuff.
To spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. And because I've invested in this app and this platform, I don't have the liquid. I got the money.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming. I have it in assets. I have it in jewelry.
Yeah.
I have it in, but it's like the liquid. I'm used to seeing
Maybe sell the jewelry if you want the liquid. I don't know. Get rid of some of the things that have value, but you can't spend it. I don't know.
certain amount in my account.
But you're also used to a hustle mentality.
For sure.
And this time when you set out to do the app, you said that you wanted to do something that was legacy.
That's going to have longevity. Not quick.
Yes, you didn't.
I don't want it.
Return.
I don't want it quick, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I know that. I believe in what we're building.
Yeah.
But I think that, that's what I'm fighting.
Use the microwave, and this app is a crock pot.
Wow.
This app is a slow cooker.
Wow.
And you're going to reap the benefits of it later. But right now, you're sowing seeds into that. And so it just takes time. But you'll have that liquid cash.
I believe that.
You'll have all that.
I believe
you know
that.
it.
I know it.
Yeah.
That's what has helped me, Jesus.
Yeah, seems like her friend is pouring into her, even though her friend don't really got it like that. But she's still trying to be a good friend towards B. Simone. And I don't know. I don't feel motivated to dig deeper into knowing exactly what the issue is. I just couldn't help but seeing this all over my timeline, and I had to just give my reaction to it because, it is what it is, bro. Like, you're just going through a period in time in life where you're just having to be an adult is what it sounds like to me. And being an adult is just something that seems to be bothering you. Like, I guess maybe ultimately you don't want to be having to work this hard, think this hard about something, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. Time is going to keep going. You're going to mature out of this stage and realize that maybe you was just tripping. Hopefully. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. You guys let me know what you think in the comments like you always do. Whether y'all agree or disagree, I'll see you guys later on in the next video.